day, everybody in Funko Pop universe. This is Brandon Bishop, and this is going to be the most difficult episode that I've ever done. Not because it's hard to do what I'm doing, but because these pops are huge. We have 10-inch ones, we have the 6-inch ones, we have all the play sets, and I'm going to give you my top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 16, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's another number that you don't see often in top lists. Our top 17 big Funko Pops. My goodness. We're gonna get started with one of the biggest ones I have. If not, it is the biggest one that I have. And keep in mind, there are pops out there like the Harry Potter ones and the Batman ones that are literally 4 feet tall. They cost like 3 feet tall or something like that. They cost like $100 a piece. And then you get the ones that you can order from like Funko themselves, which are like massive. The ones that they have all over like the headquarters building, which, speaking of the headquarters, that's where I got Cthulhu. Holy Cthulhu, whatever you want to say. It's all right. I used to think of this as a Metallica song, but I didn't even know it was a creature that comes from the depths of the ocean. This thing is, there's my head. It's the size of my head. It's massive, and it's hard. You know, I don't have a whole lot of space in my home, you know, that I can dedicate to Funko Pops. And when they come out with crap like this, which was basically given to me by Liz at headquarters in Everett, Washington, you know, it's pop books. I'm not familiar with it at all. I just love the pop because it's just gruesome and awesome. But anyways, that's number, what did I say, 17? Yeah, number 17. Ugh. I'm already tired. That thing is heavy. Number 16. Okay, it's a tie, and I'm just going to get these both out of the way. It's the second biggest one that I own. It's Giant Rick with Portal Gun, and I'm going to tie it with this one just because it was sitting over here and I don't want to leave it out. Snowball with the exoskeleton. There's cat hair all over the Snowball one. So here, number tied for 15, and these will not be the last Rick and Morty ones. As a matter of fact, there's at least 2 more Rick and Morty ones, and man, these things, they take up so much space. So much freaking space. But this one's awesome. This one's awesome. I love these things. They're just big. Alright. Number 15. I like this one. I love these play sets. It's got it's just awesome. It's Ghostbusters. There's another Bill Murray one in there. And it's got Slimer and the hell's his name? Igor? I think it's Igor. I'll just say it's Igor. Why not? Anyways, it's why am I forgetting my movie knowledge today? Especially Ghostbusters. I've seen that movie like 1,000 times. It's Harold Ramis is the actor. It's got Harold Ramis and Bill Murray, and I'll just stop with that. I don't want to spend too long. Look at the articulation in there. It's got the whole banquet hall scene, and I'm actually a little shocked that there's not like a little background plate on the back of this. It's just basically that. A lot of these, like the one I'm about to show you here pretty soon, is they're just absolutely crazy. They're like little model houses, basically. But anyways, next on the list. 17, 16, 15, 14. I want to figure this out. Oh, this one's getting a little damaged. I am not happy about that at all. It's a limited edition exclusive 2020 Spring Convention. Look at that, a little damage right there. I don't know if that was there when I bought it. I got this one in Salt Lake City, Utah, at a place called the Nerd Store. I saw it and I fell in love with it. I think I can fix that though. I just have to, well, I'm not going to do it on camera, but it's the one of the bugs from Starship Troopers. Super awesome Funko Pop. Look at that. It looks just like the thing from the movie. So it's breathing a little bit of acid out there. It's going to burn one of those Starship Troopers to shreds. What's it called? A tanker bug? So awesome. So I want to take this one out. I honestly do. But then again, I don't, because then every time I walk into the room and see this without the box, I'm going to think there's a giant bug in my house and I'm just going to freak out, and I hate bugs. So I catch bugs and I let them out. Like I drop them out the window or whatever. Maybe to their death, who knows. But I'm a very pacifistic type of person. But if I see this, I'm bringing out the shotgun. Ugh. So, number, I'm just going to say, is it 13? Why do I always lose where I'm at? I lose my place. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Now this is what I'm talking about, like the little play sets that look like little houses. Look at that, from Back to the Future. It's Doc in the clock tower. Just, I mean, how close can I get before it starts being all blurry and stuff? Look at that. It looks just like the clock tower. You got a little bolt of lightning there. There's Doc. It's so awesome. It is really, really awesome. I think I got this at Walmart, actually. It's not a Walmart exclusive, but it's where I got it. They have a whole line. There was like a whole wall of Back to the Future ones, and I was like, well, I'll take that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. And this was one of them. I think I bought it in Locust Grove, Georgia. Is where I get this one. And we're going to do an episode here pretty soon about like my top 10 favorite places to shop for Pops, or the top 10 places that I've gone to already. And they're all over the country. It's going to be an intro. We'll use some footage from my other Funko Pop show, which is, I always forget to talk about this. It's literally directly connected. It's on a side TV. You can get a side TV on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, ASYTV.com. It's my network. And I do a show there called One Nation Under Pop. And we just go all over the country buying Pops. It's kind of a dream come true for this old 47-year-old man who collects small, painted, soulless, black-eyed vinyl figures for some reason. Having a good time. But back to the list. Now this one is a 6-way tie, because there are so many Nightmare Before Christmas sets, and I don't even have probably half of them at the moment. And they're all big, and they're all really awesome. And I don't want to leave any of them off the list, so I'm going to do a 6-way tie for number 11 here. Starting off with the giant Oogie Boogie. You've seen him on other countdowns. Look at that guy. Look at his face. That's another one I really wouldn't mind opening up and just letting him breathe. But at the same time, then I still have to keep the box somewhere, and I don't know why. It's just really cool. It's just a really cool Pop. And then you've got the romantic Under the Moonlight Pop set, another beautiful one that looks very Tim Burton-ish right from the movie. How cool is that? And then you've got Jack and Jack Skellington's house. How awesome is that? I mean, just look at that. I like how they put the little painting, the little card in the back to kind of give it a little more ambience, because nobody takes these out of the box. And if you do, we'll have a little talk with you afterwards. Staying with the Nightmare Before Christmas, you got Jack on the Angel statue, which is just awesome. It's another Hot Topic one, which probably should have been on the list for the Hot Topic ones, but I did not use any of the big ones because I knew I was going to do this video. And then you've got Jack here in the fountain, which is also awesome. I mean, these are just beautifully done. These could literally be taken out of the box and put on a shelf somewhere, and they'll look awesome. But as you fellow pop collectors know, that's not just something that we do. And finally, from Nightmare Before Christmas, it's a glow-in-the-dark chase. I didn't even know this was a chase. I didn't know. I'm learning stuff by doing this show. I didn't know the big boxes could be chases. This would have been on my chase list. I had no idea. It's a glow-in-the-dark chase, box launch exclusive. It's all of these things at once. I didn't know you could have an exclusive and a chase. I didn't know. This is like breaking all the rules right here. It's Zero in the Doghouse from Nightmare Before Christmas. It's really cool, man. It's just a really cool. It's got the little gravestone for a doghouse. Absolutely love it. But I did not know. And these are called movie moments. Okay, I'm sorry if I just said big ones, but they're bigger than the standard, size Pop. Much bigger. But yeah, this is badass. But I did not know you could have a box lunch or a exclusive brand and a chase, and I didn't know the big ones could be chases. I'm learning as we go. Yeah, pretty awesome. So that was number, I have no idea, 11. All of those tied, all 6 of them were tied for number 11. And now we're going to number 10. This one, it just reeks Brandon, and again, I didn't know that the big ones could be exclusive. Actually, I did know the big ones could be exclusive. I didn't know they could be chases, but I didn't even see this one when I did the Hot Topic top 20 or whatever I did. Gizmo in a car from Gremlins. How awesome is that? I love these ones in the vehicles. I have a few of them that I'm going to show you here in a second. This one is just straight up badass. There's one vehicle I don't have, which is the Burt Reynolds Smokey and the Bandit one in the car. I have to get that one. There's also a Mr. T in the van for the A-Team. I have to have that one. And I had to have this one as well. I love this so much. I think it's bad. I really want to take this out. I don't think the wheels actually spin, do they? I'm never going to find out because I'm never going to open it, but how cool is that? All right, number 9. This is hard. Another thing about these big ones is, let me hold this one up. Look how easy these things are to break. Like you saw the Star Trek Troopers ones. They're very easy. You have to take very good care of these things and keep them out of harm's way and try not to knock them all over. But anyways, number 8. Rick and Morty, King of Shit. It literally says King of Shit right there. Yes, it's censored, but we get it. It has sound. It says something. I'll probably never know what it is because I don't take them out of the package. Because if you take this out of the package, you don't just open the box and there it is. No, there's this plastic thing you have to rip apart, and the tabs, you have to take those apart, and then you do it. And then it's like, at that point, will I ever get it back into the plastic and then into the box again to display as it should be displayed and taken care of? Maybe not. So it's not worth the hassle. Still not the last Rick and Morty one on this list. This one in number 7. Actually, this is number 8. Is it number 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think the last one was 9. I need somebody like an assistant over here just to keep track of this stuff for me, because I like to talk. That's what I do. I just like to talk to you people and talk about these pops. It's all very exciting and fun for me, but I just lose track of the schematics and the order that must be obtained. Anyway, this next one is Beetlejuice with Dante's Inferno Room, which is a strip club. Yeah. It's another Hot Topic exclusive that I missed in the Hot Topic list. But look at that. Just look at all the detail in there. Absolutely gorgeous. There's Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. And there's a freaking strip club right there. We're going to be doing one for the Not Safe for Work, the NSFW Funko Pops. We're going to do an episode about that pretty soon, actually. And this will most likely be on it because there's literally a strip club literally in this Funko Pop, and that's fantastic if you ask me. I haven't been to a strip club in years, man. I used to have this problem. I'd go to the strip club and I'd end up dating the dancers. It's like buying a dog from the pound. Be careful. I'm kidding. I support sex workers, okay? Jeez, you know that about me. Anyways, number 7. Andre the Giant. I am going to end you. Hulk Hogan. 3 years is a long time to be champion. Okay, I could go on forever. Remember when Jake the Snake threw the snake on Andre and he almost had a heart attack? Bobby! Bobby! Do they have a Bobby Henan Funko Pop? Andre, do they? I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up as well. That's a travesty if they don't have a Bobby Heenan. Bobby Heenan's like one of my favorite, not just people in wrestling, but humans in general. That's weird. Never thought about it. Never even thought about it. Okay, I have 4 minutes to finish. That's what my camera's telling me, and I don't want to have to stop and like delete stuff. And this is like a 12-hour video card that I have in this nice little camera we have here. Anyways, I need to shut up. Number 6, HeMan and the Masters and the Battle Cat. That's what it is. How cool is this? When I saw this, I squeaked a little bit because I had these toys and I love these toys. I had like so many He-Man toys, and I definitely had Battle Cat, definitely had the original He-Man. There's a lot more in the Masters of Universe line for me to get, but this is a treasure in that line, in my collection, and I just dropped it. Okay, number 5. This one I've mentioned before in an episode that we did about pops that are personal to me, that mean something to me. This is the first pop we ever had in the house. This is the absolute first one. I got it for my kid before I even knew that I'd ever be collecting Funko Pops. He likes Titanfall too. He said, I think we got it at a Comic-Con here in Colorado Springs, and I fell in love with these things shortly thereafter. So it's really, still to this day, means something to me, big time. Another car one, Knight Rider, baby. Michael Knight and Kit. Kit is the car's name. And man, I am running out of time. I got 2 minutes to get through this stuff. That really sucks. So boom, Knight Rider, check it out. It's in the car, it's in Kit. And yeah, we're gonna have to hurry this up because I don't want to stop. Rick and Morty, this is the first Rick and Morty pop that I ever have. Out of the hundreds that I have now, I've got all but 3. This is the first one. Mad Max Rick. We've talked about him in other episodes. It's still awesome. He's number 3. Number 2, the creepiest one that's also gonna be on the NSFW episode. It's Georgie and Pennywise, the gutter scene. It's gruesome, it's scary, it's awful. He eats this child, okay? We're going to talk about that one in that episode. And the number one. Do I got time for a drum roll? I certainly do. I don't have time for this long of a drum roll, though. Come on. There we go. I got this at Funko headquarters in Everett, Washington, and it is Funko headquarters. There's Freddie Funko, the man right there. And look at that. It looks just like the damn building. I actually flew a drone, and you can watch this episode on One Nation Under Pop. I flew a drone right up the side, right here. There's this Funko sign right there. I flew it up there and all around the building and everything, and I love that episode. I was like literally a kid in a toy store going crazy, geeking out on everything. We spent like $600 at that place in Everett, Washington. If you're ever in the state of Washington, go to Funko headquarters. If you're watching this show, then you must love Funko and you must love Pops. This place is where it all freaking happens. And next time we go up there, I'm going to talk Liz, the general manager, into letting us go to the warehouse. Yeah. So I don't even have time to tell you to subscribe to the channel. I don't have time to tell you to like this video, because I know you did. And I don't have time to tell you to hit the notification button. All I have to do is say goodbye. And I love you and thank you for watching. See you next time. I've got to go make room on this camera. My goodness. I know you're not supposed to break the fourth wall and say things like that, but I do, because I'll never BS ya. Ha.
What happens when the executive producer for a Sci TV starts collecting Funko Pops? Well, of course, you end up with a TV show about it. My name is Brandon Bishop. I'm in my mid-40s and I collect small plastic vinyl figures. I don't know how this started, but I do know that it's totally out of control. Join me as I travel the nation hunting for Pops on One Nation Under Pop. Asai TV is available on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and at AsaiTV.com. Use promo code POPS to support this show when subscribing.